Alright, hello there, Mr. Pokemon 907 here. I know this is yet another game that I have started. I am going to finish The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. That was a perfect timing for me, there's a good reason. Just about everything that I do here on this channel has really good purpose and reason, timing, project. Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, those were the very last video games we had that were canon to the direct storyline of Pokemon series, Scarlet and Violet, or that was Gen 9. We recently had Gen 4 remakes, Gen 5 are in the making, I would say. And there's a really good reason I'm recording this, I'm starting this series. So I was playing not be saying Pokemon. I was playing Monster Hunter Rise recently in my own time and Monster Hunter World. And Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate is a direct, I would say, the based on the Japanese exclusive we had that was an expansion for Generations on the 3DS. That was eventually released on Nintendo Switch, yeah? So eventually then, this was released on PlayStation Portable for Monster Hunter Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, and the thing about that is it's been Japanese exclusive since then until now. So this is one of the, when it comes to art and design and that sort of stuff, this to me is one of the best Monster Hunter games that they've made thus far. And there wasn't like any English port for this game as yet, and I find that rather interesting. So in the midst of it all, instead of just getting into the rush and playing Monster Hunter Rise or Monster Hunter World like everyone else has done, I'm gonna go ahead and play this game, get this. Yeah, this is very lengthy intro, like very lengthy. I think this is one of the lengthiest Monster Hunter intros in the entire series, to be honest. Yeah, and like I said, there's good reason. So one thing about this series though, this recording, the technology that I'm using, we're in 2024, right? And everything right now is like 60 FPS and above, 120 and such. But since this is a PlayStation Portable game, the PlayStation Portable uses pretty much what you would call frame skipping technology, right? Most displays like laptops, computers, and such, they have technology built in for the video drivers, is what you call it, the video driver technology, that pretty much, no talking in these intros, so I could definitely just speak over it. But they have technology that the frames are usually like really low, and the PSP automatically frame skips them. So we don't see the lag on the actual PlayStation. If you play it on a computer and you have one of those, whenever the frame rate is higher than the screen display, you get like this weird choppiness. So the actual screen display for the PlayStation Portable is really low, and when the frame rate is pushed higher than that, you get like this weird, like, those, I think it was Frankenweenie that Disney released as the most notable that most people know of. Something called stop motion, where things look like they're, you ever get a book and you like flip the animation, you don't see all the frames, but it looks like it is skipping some of them. Yeah, it's going to look like that a bit, and that's actually, believe it or not, no, we're going to start a new file here. So let me go back and go ahead to new game, because this is the first episode. That second photo I actually started with another video, and it didn't go as well. I didn't really work with the kinks for recording this directly here. So, alright, let's go ahead and start our name. That should be, yeah. And let's go ahead and name ourselves a wolf. Yeah. Oh no, not quitting. I usually do go ahead and in my personal playthroughs, I do go ahead and choose a female because, you know, hearing all the male grunts and stuff, it isn't my thing, to be honest. So, but for this public playthrough, since I am a guy, to be honest, yeah, since I am a guy, I'm gonna go ahead and choose male. Alright, so what I usually do here, I'm gonna make this like 190, and make this 170. No, 180, yeah. And I'm gonna make this 170. Alright, so that's 170. Awesome. That did save, yep. And here, I think that's around this one. That's the most accurate to how my hair usually is in you know, the real life. I think this one is more like mine. This one, it's either 6 or 7. I think 6, yeah. And skin tone, I think, is around here for me. Somewhere around here. I'm dark, but I'm not too dark. And I know this Caribbean sun like burns you, like seriously burns. So most of us around here don't even know our real complexion. We're brown skin, and they think that they're black. As odd as that sounds. Alright, so let's test this. I think voice test is... Alright, I think it's somewhere around... I think it's this one. Alright, for the comical purposes, right? Let's just go ahead with this one. And yeah, that should be it. Start without tutorial, we do not need that. Alright. Yep, and that is my save location. Do you want to start? Oh, yeah, I do want to start again. Oh my god. And then this intro. Like how they went ahead with like the story and stuff for this particular Monster Hunter game. It was really good, really good. And here's my idea about this. No spoilers, but the main monster in this, the idea was that the monster was like a threat to the village, but my idea is that maybe it was protecting the village from that. Yeah. And you know how it usually is, sometimes the hero is painted as the villain. Yep. Whoa. Maybe this thing here was trying to protect the village, and this lightning Teddy, I do like to call it. Man, lightning Teddy. And there's been a huge misunderstanding, and the village thought that, you know, oh, it's a big threat to us. Do take it down, please. It's gonna kill us. Awesome. And this armor that we do have, that we're wearing for this is, yeah. Getting that armor in like recent games, especially like Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, is so awesome. I wouldn't be surprised if this game eventually gets some sort of remaster. Imagine this game, for those of you who are acquainted with Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, imagine this game, but instead in literal Monster Hunter Rise graphics. Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be so awesome. Master, do you like the soothing temperature of this spa, yeah? Oh yes, I almost forgot, yeah. Accurate voice acting. I have a new message for you, yeah. The village chief is waiting outside the building, yeah. She wants to speak with you. You can carry on bathing later. Please go with her now, yeah. First, to stand up, press square. Near me, you'll find the exit from the spa. To exit, press square, yeah. To exit the building, you must also push square. You'll find the exit. Near the hot springs is entrance. Yeah. So leave the building and just go down the stairs. Alright. So this is going to be really weird. It's going to be really weird to watch. I mean, the way that this does look here, it could be unsettling to people who are especially. I think the real frame rate is 15, something like that. And on the PSP, when you get frame skips, it looks like 30, but it's actually 15. The hardware, you caught me saying, I'm saying hardware, but it's actually software. The software that I'm currently using shows the actual frame rate of the program. So it's like what you would call real-time frame skipping. And so it's going to look really weird, but this is raw how the game is supposed to look and perform, believe it or not. Just pretend it's a stop motion. I mean, the combat and stuff. I did play a few about an hour or so. The combat is still really nice. It's just scenes like this that are pre-rendered that seem a little choppy, but the gameplay and stuff is still nice. It's still nice. So that's the village chief they were speaking of. Let's go ahead to her and see what she has to say. Greetings, Hunter. How was the hot spring? It's the pride of the village. Oh my, I haven't even introduced myself yet. I'm the chief of Yukimo village. Please, think of the village as if it were your own. Alright, let me just... You might hear it too. We just turn off my light in this room. Yup. As if it were your own. What do you think about moving into the village? I've heard stories from the guild, but I think many would rest easier at the thought of a resident monster hunter. So we are a traveling hunter, apparently maybe moved here, maybe because of the sightings of Xenoga. Sadly, we've had I just called the name, spoilers, several that. Sadly, we've had all manners of problems lately. I hope your work can resolve them. Of course you would need your own home here. The house next to the stairs is vacant. Please, make yourself at home there. The house is in a perfect location, isn't it? You can rest and store extra items there, and you're close to the guild. To improve the hot spring, you need a complete bath assembly quest. You'll find them at the guild. Oh, you can also take on quests with the group there. The village has a number of stores that will be of use to you. For weapons, check the blacksmith and weapon shop. To the left of your house is a training school. There you can take part in training quests to master the basics. I highly recommend it. Please, do not hesitate to talk to me about your quest. I'll be right here. I'll give you some money to start you off. Please use it to prepare yourself. You should go and introduce yourself to everyone. They seem interested in you as well. When it comes down, come and speak to me again. I'll give you an easier quest to start you off. Alright, so 1500, that's definitely good. That's awesome for right now. Yeah. Alright, so firstly, let me just show you some of you guys in there. You there. Have we met before? I'm certain I've seen your face somewhere. I wasn't sure at first, but you're the hunter the village hired, right? That middle-aged chief of ours is quite gossipy, you see. So I knew you would be turning up eventually. I can see why. You certainly look the part. Me, I'm the village's blacksmith. Been here, what, 1, maybe 2 years now. I'm tired of that sort of stuff nowadays. Old age, you see. Lately, a lot more monsters have been showing up in these parts. Imagine it's due to the lack of hunters around here. That job of yours must get pretty dull, huh? Anyway, I'm happy to put my skills to work for you. However, you'll need to bring me some materials to work with first. no matter what you be needing, then for me it's a piece of cake. In any case, don't be a stranger. Be sure to stop by from time to time. I'm looking forward to hearing great things about you real soon. Yes, indeed. Alright, so weapon craft and great sword. I think a lot of people use long sword. A lot of people use sword and shield. And my preferred style is the Yukumo. And Yukumo right now we need some Yukumo wood and some iron ore, So I'm just gonna prioritize getting that for now. And those materials, you go ahead and you just speed through these so we don't have to speed through those again. Getting this game, at least digitally, is kind of easy right now. You have this was also released on PS3 as well, and an HD version was released for PlayStation Portable, PlayStation 3. So yeah, she speaks quite a lot. She gives us particles, yeah, and they're like pets, but more like hunter companion pets that you take along, and they help you out in the mission and stuff. It's quite helpful. Alright, so let's see raw meats, yada 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 yada, nothing else. Leave those for now, just make sure that I get some, yeah, center box directly. You can get 22, so let's get 10. Center box, and we do need some, we can get 14, so let's get 6. Alright. Awesome. There's like what? No, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. It's like 16 minutes and we haven't even done a mission yet. No worries, we'll get at least one mission done. Oh my god. Alright, so let's just take 5 of these. And 3 is the maximum for this. That's why I got 6. Go ahead. And yeah. So first mission here. Since we do have the pickaxe, right, so 10 mushrooms just to start off. Alright, quite an easy quest so that we can get some easy money to begin with and really get this going along. I do apologize about the weirdly slow frame rates. Seems like this is gonna be okay, kinda, but PlayStation Portable, PlayStation Portable is quite an old system, right? The frame rates aren't really that high for this thing. If you're improving the frame rate with a program, then yeah, but this is how the game looks, people. Really and truly. Yeah, alright, let's go. And it's interesting to see it in this frame rate as well because the art still does give a bit to the... Is it surprise? No? Yeah, it is. If you surprise them from behind, you get items. Sometimes eggs. This one is just a material. Alright, so in Monster Hunter Portable 3rd and as well the other older PlayStation Portable, I think PS2 as well, Monster Hunter titles, you get the auto crouch is not here, so you have to crouch as the quickest way to attain items. Yeah. That's the first mining spot somewhere around here. Right? Yeah, here it is. Let me deal with these little rents first. And Dino Puppy. It was honestly a lot better than this one I played before, so I don't know. It seems a little different now, to be honest. Dang. This could affect my... This would be interesting to play, actually. After playing for hours, Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, and Monster Hunter World, and... Yeah. Quit moving, man. Oh, damn. see if I can get some materials before this thing. No, barely. It could be the frame rate affecting the gameplay too. I don't think they're supposed to fade off that quickly. Alright, so let's just go ahead. Oh, yes. And I shouldn't be taking damage this easily either. I mean, I think we needed like 3 of them. 3 iron ores. Some bone stone and some stones. Come on, last time I got iron ores, but this time I am guessing the game is trying to be a little stubborn. And my weapon wasn't getting dulled this quickly. Interesting. Ah. Myself, man. Alright, so I think is it wrong 3 of them, right? Yeah, see, he just like gets back up after every single curve. So in these older games, you've got to like press the crouch button and curve from there. Yeah, way quicker. Alright, see how quickly that faded off. Dang, man. Alright, so let's see. Right, so around area 5 is one of the places where you get most definite a good source of unique mushrooms, and that's what we're doing for this mission, just to get some quick money here. Next episode I'm going to go on ahead then and do some combat missions. And what I'm going to be doing for this series is I'm going to be doing like heavy, like there's some missions you just go on to simply like harvest materials. I'm going to be doing that off screen, and we'll be focusing on story missions and the such to kind of just get our way done through the rankings and get the story progressing. So let's just take a few more of these in case I do need more, and go ahead and finish this mission off. I think area 6 into area 7. I went area 9. If we see none of them in, let's go straight to area because there's a bunch of monsters up there, man. A bunch of dinos. I wouldn't really call those monsters. They're more like dinosaurs. Tame little dinosaur puppies. It sounds like they're barking and stuff. Alright, I think we needed 10. And we had 8 just now, so we're pretty much done. Let me just, in case we need them for something else. Yeah. I guess watching this game in this frame rate as well could get people a bit more like appreciative of recent games. We have like up to 120 and even beyond 120 for some. I think when you go unlimited FPS on games, is like you can get frame rates jumping above that. Most people's eyes could only detect 60 FPS. Some people can't even see the difference in 120. I can. I'm lucky enough. But yeah, most people can't even detect 60 frames in difference. Like it's like just a sense of like a smoother reaction time of day. They say like it feels like it's just a smoother controller reaction time, like button pressing, and it seems the same to them, but there's a major difference, and there is also for 120. The only time people do recognize something, since most devices, even since the early 2000s, displayed at 30 FPS, anything below 30 FPS, people do detect, oh, that video looks a little odd. But when you go like above 30 FPS, for some reason a lot of people can't see the difference. I like doing this even though health is up to all already. Just whenever finishing missions, seeing if the character could get off before it says quest complete. send those into the box. Yep, we're saving this. Alright, so let's just run back to our house. Speak to this guy who owns this farm. Look who it is. Welcome back, Hunter. Thanks again for your help. I look forward to extending the same courtesy just beyond here is Yukumo Farm. And I'm the manager in charge of running it. Because of the current situation, the chiefs has informed me to allow you full access to the farm, in which you're welcome to freely roam and make use of any of the various facilities available to you. By utilizing them, the gathering of certain items can be made less of a chore. It's the chiefs' hope that by giving you the villages' the village's blessing, your life here will be made easier. Most of the facilities can be expanded, and if done so, allow for even more items to be collected. When new facilities become available, I'll let you know. Little something to look forward to. Once they're ready, just let me know when you're interested in adding or improving them. This is done by exchanging Yukumo points, which will be used to cover any and all preparation costs. Yukumo points can be obtained by delivering account items acquired during your quest. However, that what exactly constitutes an account item will have to wait until another time. If while all this talking, I know, right? If while on the forum you have any questions about how certain facilities work, speak with the feline farm attendant closest to the entrance. He'll be able to answer any questions you have. Also, Hunter, what? When you hire any feline comrades, the farm has a lot of free space that makes for an excellent training spot to help build up or maintain their current strength. Just in case, I've set up a comrade board similar to the one in your house. While using a menu, you can swap out comrades, or even choose a training regimen for them to follow. Over time, I've arranged it so that the latest issues of Hunter's Life magazine are delivered to your house. So that they're easy to find, I'll have them placed on your bookshelf. I imagine the stuff inside them is pretty useful, so when you have a chance, try and give them a quick read. As newer ones become available, I'll have them sent over to you as soon as possible. We're all hoping to be able to help you out with this someday, so from now on, let's all work towards making the village safe for everyone's benefits. Awesome, thank you. That stole it. Why? So much talking. That's always good, right? Alright, so let's just run ahead like I said and place these into the box as quick as can. And this is pretty much it for today. I would go ahead and in the next episode have that jewel blade that I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, that jewel blade crafted, and we would go ahead and push our way through the first few missions of the let's go on. Before we do that though, and buy ourselves a few so 14. Let's get about 8 of these. Don't want to kill the money all the way down. He's gonna talk about something. Still in one piece already. Judging from those cracks, however, say just barely. It slipped my mind the last time you were here, but there are a few things I wanted to say to you. Since your arrival here was sudden, the quality of the tools that women managed to gather up for you was rather poor. The same can be said for the others you'll find in the box at your house. By the look of it, I imagine that one there gave you a bit of trouble. Don't you worry though. With a single piece of Yukumo wood and an iron ore, I can fix it up for you in under 10 minutes. In fact, any of the weapons that were supplied to you, as long as you have the materials, I can strengthen them the same way. Keep in mind though, that it's a very basic enhancement. To upgrade weapons, you'll first have to bring me the necessary materials I need to work with. You can enhance weapons at any time by selecting them from the menu, So all of this stuff I can just speed through, I'm so sorry. It's not, because this series is going to be based on storyline. That's what you're going to be watching this for. And any unique like cutscenes or anything of the sort, So 30 minutes or so on the actual recording. I mean, I might make some sort of intro cutscene, especially edited for the YouTube channel or something. If not, then whatever. But this has been Mr. Pokemon 907. Thank you for watching. This has been episode 1 of our Monster Hunter Portable third playthrough. In the next episode, we're going to begin our combat missions and going ahead with like HR progression, hunter rank progression. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. Until next time.